my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching, where I do talk primarily everything cross stitch with occasionally something different. In today's video, we are going to be continuing with our WATTOBIZZ Stitch and Chat series. I think this might be 48 now. Not sure, but it will be on the screen. We are going to be continuing with Fall Kitty again, which we probably will be for a while. I absolutely love this one. All right. I hope you are all having a wonderful day as you are watching this. If you are new, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll consider checking out that playlist and becoming a part of the family here. And a big welcome back to all my friends and family. I love you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, we are going to get started on this. I do have a couple, of course, already strung up. And here comes Starfire. She's, all right, already time. What's she doing? All right, maybe she's going to go lay over there. All right, let's go ahead. Now, I'm going to leave her while, I'll leave her while the getting's good. She'll probably be over here closer in a bit, and I'll show you then. But right now, she's kind of to the side, and she laid down. So we're just going to leave her be. All right, so we're going to start out with these yellow squares again. And then if we have time, we'll move up to these pink ones. So let us, you know what, let me get my glasses on so I can actually see what I'm doing. And then we'll go ahead and get one of these threaded up. I do, of course, already have them attached to the canvas. So we are pretty much ready to go. Of course, let me know what you guys are working on. I know some of you are working on some really great projects. All right, so we're going to get started here. All right, I actually remembered, guys, to bring my tablet this time. Yes, I did. So we can go over all of those who were kind enough to leave me comments and messages. Thank you so much, everybody. I may have to move a cat. I think I got a cat underneath, too. Yeah, that's what Starfire is all interested in. We have a cat underneath the table here. So she is laying there, trying to peek between the table and the wall to see the cat below. It's a party here, a cat party. Okay. Do want to say a big welcome to all the new people who have recently joined. I know there have been a good bit of people who have joined recently. We are so happy to have you here. Big old welcome. Can't believe it, but it's already almost time to do my floss tube again. That is just crazy. Oh, hold on, I keep getting I don't know how that manages. I have my needle threader underneath the canvas, and it somehow, when I pull the thread through, catches it. Had to move it. It's like a fishing line. I don't know how it manages to do that. I couldn't do it if I tried. We are only, let's see, it'll be, by the time you see this, it'll be a week and a day. Well, if you watch this on the day it comes out, because it's coming out Sunday, which would be what, 23rd, 24th, 26th? And on Monday, it is a week before our cruise. I thought about trying to, if I can, I don't know what the service is going to be like, but I thought about trying to do some videoing while I'm on the cruise, just to kind of like take you with me so you can kind of join in on the trip a bit. Let me know if that is a video you would be interested in seeing. I know it's not the usual cross-stitch, oops, that was smart, video, but just a little something different. I do say sometimes something different. Keep it spicy. Oh my gosh, I see little cat paws now coming up. Okay, hold on one sec. Little cat paws. I got 3 cats now under the table right here. Sorry if it is moving the table around. You know what? Let me grab these little oddball ones here. Something I did want to announce. I will go over it in more detail in my floss tube, but I am going to be doing a giveaway for Christmas. It is not sponsored by any of the stores. It's just me wanting to share because I have so many kits. So I just want to share with you guys, my friends and family on here. So I am going to talk about that, like I said, more in my floss tube. I will show what's going to be in the giveaway that you will all have a chance to win. So that is going to be fun and exciting coming up. And a little bit about WATTOBIZZ, because again, this is the WATTOBIZZ Stitch and Chat. I know many of you who are on my channel here are already enjoying the beautiful canvases of WATTOBIZZ. But for those of you who are newer, who have not gotten a WATTOBIZZ yet, all the links in the information will be in that description box down below. Sandy over at WATTOBIZZ is the owner and artist over there. And she has such beautiful artwork, my friends. Oh my gosh. And she does a cross-stitch auction the first weekend of every month. And she's already been showing previews that you can vote on for what you'd like to see in the auction over on the WATTOBIZZ Facebook group. I do encourage you to go check out the group. She also has the cross-stitch auction group. And you really got to check it out. Now, you don't have to do the stamped cross-stitch if that's not your thing. She does also have PDF options for counted, as well as diamond painting. And she also has a store on there for you to get all the cross-stitch necessities, little bobbins for holding, your parking threads, your frames, your frame stands, needle minders. She's got all kinds of stuff going on over there. It's kind of like a one-stop shop for the cross-stitcher. So be sure to check her out. And another thing that is so fabulous about WATTOBIZZ, the price you see is the price it is. So if you're looking at a kit that you want, it says it's $50. When you check out, it's $50. There's no extra taxes, shipping, none. It's all included. So the price you see is what it is. So that is wonderful. You can even create your own favorites folder. So be sure to check it out. I recently did have some customs. Now, as you guys know, or many of you do at least, I like to play around and create images using, it's like an AI program. I just use it for, because I like making the thumbnails for my videos. Some of them, though, have been so beautiful that I had her do customs and create them as kits for me, and they are just gorgeous. A couple of you have, well, actually, it's like 3 of you now, because it happened on an earlier video too, had asked me if they were available, because you loved it too. And I can happily say that they now are. You can purchase them on WATTOBIZZ. There is a drop-down arrow to see the other images. So they are available, but they will only be available on WATTOBIZZ. So be sure to check that out if that interests you, if you like any of those. It's not something I personally am interested in doing as far as, making them to do kits and all that stuff. I just happened to do it with a handful of them that I wanted kits for, just because I loved how the images turned out so much. but that is as far as I personally am going to go with it. But you can get them over on WATTOBIZZ. So that's fun and exciting. So look at that, all kinds of news today. Got the giveaway, got some of my images come available on WATTOBIZZ. Their WATTOBIZZ auction is coming up next weekend. Oh my gosh, and I can tell you with the preview of some of the artwork already. Oh my gosh, it's just so gorgeous. I still have kits here I have to do videos for you for. Some I've already done, but they haven't come out yet because I've been pre-recording for when I'm gone. And so many more that are still on the way. Customs and artwork by Sandy over at WATTOBIZZ. So a lot coming up. And I do again have that discount code that will be down in the description box for 5% off standard kits. That's another thing if you're not familiar with WATTOBIZZ. Not only are there options, I think it goes everything from 9 count to 20 count that you can choose to have your kits done in, which is just phenomenal. You can also choose if you want silk threads or if you want max color threads, which is at least 100 and often way more than that. There's so many options. It's just such a wonderful store. And the owner there, Sandy, is absolutely awesome. I do want to say, you guys have to be patient. All these kits are made to order. They're not just, created and sitting on a shelf collecting dust. No, they are made to order. It does take a while. I would say on average, probably at least 6 to 7 weeks. It takes time, so please be patient. It is not a quick process, but it is absolutely worth the wait. I'm sure most of us have plenty to work on in the interim. This particular kit here is one of the older ones. It was my first auction win over a year ago. Since then, the canvases have completely changed. Completely. They are awesome. I personally love this one too. The symbols are very easy to read. It's very easy to stitch. But Sandy's always trying to improve over there and listens to all the requests and everything from everyone who, shares their input. And the canvases are just completely different now. They're absolutely gorgeous. And again, I loved this one. But she has significantly improved on those. I think I released a video, it was yesterday, but for you guys, it was Wednesday. It'll be several days by the time this comes out, on a custom that I had Sandy do. And it's clear from that video how excited I am about all that extra border around the canvas. It's like there was already quite a bit in these new canvases, but now there's even more because she added, I believe it's 10 centimeters all the way around. And I think when I did that video, because I actually taped that video back in, I think it was early or mid-September. I think it was actually my first one that I got, that I'd opened at least, with all that extra canvas. I was so excited. Oh my gosh. For those who like to put their canvases in a scroll frame, it is just awesome. Because anyone who does knows the struggle. Maybe you're wanting to work from the bottom or anywhere really. And you put it in the scroll frame, and when there's only a little bit of the canvas around your picture, you have to roll up part of the picture, so you can't start from the edge, which is frustrating. So you have to like stitch the edge just holding it in hand, or have like one end loose. So that's just not ideal. So this solved that problem completely, 100%. And if you don't use a scroll frame, well, you still have plenty of extra border all the way around for however you might want to finish the piece when you are done. You have many, many options because there's lots of extra. And if it's too much for you, you don't like that much border, I don't know, I think I saw one person that wasn't thrilled about having so much extra. But if that is you, that's okay too. Everybody is definitely, we all have our own likes, dislikes, and styles that we like to stitch. That's okay. But for those of you who don't like all that, you can just cut off the extra you don't want. Just make sure you reseal the edges. They do have, I just got some myself, so I couldn't tell you how well it works, but we'll find out eventually. This edge glue stuff that you can just, it came with a little brush, so I can just brush it along the edges to seal, so you don't have to sew the edges. So that would be an option for you. I don't think we're going to make it all the way across with this, because I also want to grab these over here. So I might just have to leave some legs and grab them the next time. Oh, I did not do that right. Let me get that back out of there. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. But I personally love all that extra around the canvas. It gives me plenty to work with and do what I need to do. Come on. All of a sudden I became challenged. You might not get to see Starfire today, my friends. I put her down because she kept playing with the cats under the table and she didn't come back. She's probably mad at me. How dare you? How dare you put me down? If I remember again, because I did not last time, I did take some funny pictures that I will include maybe at the end or somewhere. Those silly kitties. I hear them playing in a box. My living room is covered in boxes. It's about time to get rid of some of them. I think they're getting too many now. When you're having to work your way around the boxes in the living room, it's a problem. Here soon we are going to take a look at all the people who are kind enough to leave me messages. Thank you to all of you who have shared your whips in the Facebook group and your pets. What a treat, I'm telling you. It's just so nice. I love it. Just a reminder for those who have not joined that group, if you would like to that information will also be in the box down below. I'm going to have to do the pin stitch on this. Just remember, you do need to answer 2 questions in order to be approved. That keeps the groups safe. That's the whole purpose of them. But they're easy. How'd you hear about the group and you agree to the rules? That's it. Easy peasy. All right. Time to trim that off. And we are going to move on to our next one. Let me take a drink of my coffee, which I almost forgot about. All right, and then we are going to start with the pink squares. Let's make sure I do pink squares. Of course, got my little handy dandy sparkly needle threader. I have never, ever, ever been able to do it without one. I've tried the different methods that I have seen tutorials on. I'm a goober. I cannot do it. Okay. And we're off. Now we're doing a little bit darker. I don't know if the camera even picks it up, but this is a little darker orange from the brighter orange we were working on. It's hard for me to even tell the difference, but I can. Okay. Keep forgetting too that I try to keep one hand on here to help with the focusing of the camera. And because this one is in a wooden frame that I've had for quite some time, because all the other ones are taken up. And these wooden frames do not get the canvas really tight, sadly. So I just also like to keep a hand on it to keep it from bouncing up and down. All right, I'm going to go ahead. No, let's do these first, and then we'll work our way over there. Okay, right here. Making sure I didn't miss one. My eyeballs are less than perfect, let me tell you. Tomorrow I will probably film next Tuesday's Stitch and Chat. I have lots of unboxings I need to do. I actually have a fun one that's going to release. For me, it's today. For you, it will have come out a few days ago. But it is Battle of the Customs, because I decided I wanted to see, check out customs done by Dream Stitch in comparison to the customs I have gotten from WATTOBIZZ. Spoiler alert, WATTOBIZZ comes out the clear winner. If you have seen that video, though, that won't be a surprise. But I thought it'd be a fun video to do. It was very enlightening to me. Definitely know what my preferences are. If you did watch it, let me know what you thought. Okay, we're just going to fill in these and then make our way over. Quite impressed that I've been able to keep up with so far with all these extra videos. I do have extra time in the mornings during the week because we have to get up so early for my hubby's work. He leaves usually by 4:35, 4:40, so I just get ready at the same time and then do my videos. which is actually working out really well because then I have my weekends free that after we do all the stuff we always have to do, which is plenty, then at least I have a little bit more time to put into stitching. I don't even know if you can see what I was doing. Let me move that up a bit. Sorry if there were a few stitches there you didn't see me stitching. I forgot to take a look. One of the things I really like about this particular canvas is, and it could be because I've had it a while and it's been on this frame for a while, that may have loosened up the fibers a bit, but it's really easy to do the pin stitch on this one. So going forward on any new ones I load up into frames, which will probably be a while because I already have a bunch loaded. But I want to remember next time I do load one into a frame to work it a little bit first to soften it up. Because on the brand new canvases that are stiffer, it is really hard to do a pin stitch on that tight weave. Drop my needle. All right, I think we are going to pause this for a moment so we can go read the comments from the previous video. Before I forget, let me just get to the top over here and move over. This is such a nice bright color. I actually worked a little bit on the kitty again last night. Got a little bit more done. Starting to see the different colors in the kitty fur. Again, hopefully I will have remembered to put that picture up in the corner so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I'm going to zoom out here in just a second so you can, I don't know if you'll be able to honestly tell the little bit of progress that I got done, but I did get some done on the kitten last night. So let me just zoom up. So I worked in filling in some gaps that were in here. So I missed one right there, though I see now. Hindsight's 2020. There's a missing one. But I filled this in. And then I worked a little bit more up in here, which is giving a little bit more different colors to the kitty's fur. So that was the work that I got done last night. We have the kitty head right here, so we are getting there. And then, of course, this is the big flower that she's sitting in. All right, so let me zoom back in. And let me go ahead and pull up the comments from the last one. So just 1 second. Okay. So we have Daphne Chamberlain 7225, always a good friend to me on this channel. And she actually has her own channel as well. So be sure to check her out. Dana Reed 1656. She also was kind enough to leave me messages. She also, I believe, has a channel on here. Christy Bigelow, such a sweetheart, good friend on here as well. Love you, girl. Rosanna Garrison 786. Another good friend of the channel. All of you are. I just love you guys. I mean, seriously, I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Crafty Pet Mom 4593, my friend Denise on here. Hello, Denise. Debbie McClellan 5953, another good friend of the channel. All of you are, like I said, I mean, really. Candied.crabapple, such a cute name. I just love that name. She also left a message on here. I'm not sure. I think she may have some videos too. You can always click on, when you're looking through all the comments, you can click on the names of the people, see if they have channel, because I think many of them do. See, I'm not sure. Did I say Dana Reed 1656? Oh my gosh, she shared pictures of her fur babies on the Facebook group. Oh my God, thank you so much, Dana. I so love that. I can't even tell you. This one I have trouble pronouncing, Virginie. I'm actually going to show it to you because I feel bad because I can't say it right there. That one right there. I can't pronounce it, but it's Virginie. And she also has a channel on YouTube. She does a lot of unboxings and stitch-alongs. I encourage you to check her out. Jessica over at Loomy Stitch. Oh my gosh, I love her. I love her Etsy shop. I have a video on it. If you have missed it, be sure to check it out. She has such beautiful hand-dyed fabrics and project bags that she makes herself. It's just wonderful. She also has her own channel here on YouTube. Be sure to check her out. Oh my gosh, she's wonderful. Stephanita Touchin also left messages. Another sweetheart. Love you, girl. Michelle Hassan 1326, another good friend of the channel. Thank you, Michelle, for all your help and trying to help me out with ideas for the parking method. Appreciate you. My friend Amanda from Amanda's Crafty Corner. Hey, girl. Hey. She always leaves me messages. We get these long conversations going back and forth. She also does unboxings and stitch-alongs. She even does a live every Tuesday night. So if you have not checked her out and subscribed to her channel, please do. And then Anita's Diamond Painting, another absolute sweetheart on here, also left me messages. So thank you to each and every one of you. I love you guys. You mean the world to me. I appreciate that you not only come and hang out with me all the time, but you chat with me. You leave me comments and you make my day. And it's just so fun. I just love you guys. Such a treat always to see the messages come in and see which sometimes you'll tell me what you're working on. I won't know what it is. And if you leave me, who the artist is or what the name of the kid is or whatever, I will go look it up so I can see what you're working on. Now, I would love to see the progress of what you're working on. So if you are not already in that Facebook group, you could, if you wanted to, go join over there so you could share your progress. Love to see it. And the fur babies. Some of you don't do Facebook, and I don't really blame you. I don't spend a lot of time on it either, other than my group and the groups I follow and the cross-stitch community. But you can also email me. My email is always in the description box down below as well, if you prefer to share what you're working on that way. And it doesn't even have to be just cross-stitch. I'd love to see whatever you're working on, whether it's diamond painting or, are these pink? I think it is. Knitting, crocheting, ceramics, whatever crafty goodness you are working on. I may not be good at those, but I can sure appreciate them, and I enjoy seeing other people working on them. Oh my goodness, okay. These glasses, oh, she's getting ready to jump up here. Get ready for everything to shake, everybody. Everything's about to move. Oh, she changed her mind, decided to go jump up on the desk instead, but she may make her way over here. We'll see. I'm almost out of time here. I don't have much time left. Because as you know, if you've been with me for a while, I have to grab something to eat before I go so my stomach doesn't get sick from the coffee. And here she comes. All right. I guess she wanted to make sure she made it on the video, so let me zoom out. And let's go. Oh, hitting my lights. Hold on one second. There she is. Well, you doing, Starfire? Huh? Gonna say good morning to everybody, huh? Here, let me take this off of here. There she is. Oh, and my thing popped up. All right, she had her good morning, so let me put this back on here now. Okay. Boy, she barely made it in there because I have to finish this video in just a moment here. But she wanted, I guess, make sure that she got her moment to say hello. I know I have a mess to clean up, I think, in the kitchen because, close your ears if it's, this could be TMI for some of you, but I know I heard a hairball. We all, if you have cats, you know the sound of what I'm talking about. And I heard one in the making, so I know somewhere in there I have something to clean up. I am not happy about it. No, I'm not. So I have to really steel myself for it. I take deep breaths and just really have to prepare myself and do it as quickly as possible because vomit is one of the things that I do not do well. I never have. There's a lot of things I can put up with, deal with, clean up, but vomit is a struggle. All right, enough of that. Definitely enough of that talk. She's blocking my light again, everybody. I'm sorry if it's not very good lighting. She likes to sit right there. She's literally watching every move of that needle. Get a few more stitches in here, and then we're going to have to wrap it up. Come on. Trying to remember, what did I do? Feel like I have another video I still have to edit. Busy lady. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Just going to move the floss up here so we're ready for the next time. And time to move along. All right, everybody. Again, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it wasn't a hot mess. I don't think it was too bad. Starfire didn't bomb us too many times, so I think this one was probably a better one as long as it didn't blur too much. I'm never sure what it's going to do. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you guys, and I hope you all be very safe. Always be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.